Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yes students, this is the second video on financial planning. Now in this video, particularly I am going to talk about IGST and definitely a series of more videos on the basic steps of financial planning. So make sure that you subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon. So without wasting any time, yes, today we will start a brief idea, a short idea about what GST is, and especially in this we are going to focus more on IGST, a 2-3 minutes video on this. So students, what is IGST? Now before we understand IGST, let us basically understand when do we talk about GST. The payment of GST or GST slips into our conversation or slips into our transaction when there are two levels. Level 1 is invoice level. That is when you go to purchase something from the shopkeeper. When the shopkeeper purchases something from the retailer. When the retailer purchases something from the wholesaler. When the wholesaler purchases something from the manufacturer or sells something. That is where we talk about GST. That is invoice level GST. But let us understand one thing. GST is an amount which is not supposed to be paid by anybody else but by the end consumer. So if I as a wholesaler has paid GST to the manufacturer, then I should get that GST back from the government. If I as a retailer has collected GST from the consumer, then I have to pay back the GST to the government. So basically, there is one more level of GST that comes back, that is while filing returns at the end of the year. You are calculated, it is calculated how much GST did you collect, how much GST did you pay. Suppose I collected 200 rupees as the GST, I paid 100 rupees as the GST. So what is balanced GST with me is 100. So 100 is something that I pay to the government, out of which half is central GST to the central government and half of which to the state government, and if it is a union territory, it is UT GST. So I hope you understand GST is talked in two terms. One is invoice level and one is while filing returns. And GST is only paid by the end consumer, and GST should not be there with anybody. If I am collecting GST from you, then it is supposed to be paid back to the government, the difference amount or whatever GST is left with me. So this is one thing. Now second thing, when I talk about GST, there are three types of GST majorly we'll discuss in this chapter. That is IGST, SGST and CGST. Now students, what you need to understand is this CGST and this SGST is there when we have intra-trade. When I say intra-trade, intra-state trade. When I say intra, the word intra means within the state. And then there is IGST, which is paid when we have interstate GST, when the product of Maharashtra is sold to the product of Punjab or any other state, it's a union territory, any other or any other union territory or any other state, then that is when IGST comes into picture. We know that if 100 is the amount of GST, 50 is CGST and 50 is SGST. This is very clear. Now IGST functions in a bit different way. Try to understand this. When trading of goods and services takes place between two or more states, the GST is levied only by central government. Very important. So IGST is totally for central government and is termed as IGST, inter goods and service taxes, interstate goods and service taxes, and it is paid to the central government. So while filing returns, if you have paid IGST, so it is always included in CGST for filing returns purposes, not in SGST. So this is a short video on IGST which we had to talk about. I hope you understood the video. I am going to make a lot of series of small video on different concepts, and so that you understand in bits and pieces everything. So make sure that you're tuned to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much everybody. God bless you all. Take care.